You are welcome to HN What's Your Say? The #1 listening show where we discuss real issues with real people like you. We are still featuring R. Kelly. Despite a successful 30-year music career, for almost the whole of his life as an adult, R. Kelly has been dealing with multiple accusations, and has literally lived his entire adult life defending himself in the courts of law. In June 2002, R. Kelly was indicted in Chicago on charges involving the said evidence that was presented by the Sun-Times. Kelly pleaded not guilty and was released on a $750,000 bail. The trial began more than 5 years after he was indicted in May 2008. Later in June 2008, only after the court deliberated for less than a full day, R. Kelly was acquitted on all counts. He returned straight to his music and made even more hits than ever before. As they say, no publicity is bad publicity. It looked like the accusations against him had made his name and brand even a lot bigger, and he was selling more and more music after that. In July 2017, Jim DeRogatis, who had doggedly reported on Kelly for years, published an exposé for BuzzFeed News called Inside the Pied Piper of Rand B's Cult. In response to this report, activists and social media influencers kick-started the Mute R. Kelly campaign that later saw R. Kelly arrested again in 2019. What surprised many, however, was the sudden rise in music sales by the R&B king while in detention and even after the September 2021 guilty verdict. Now with Jennifer Bongine in action pursuing a retrial for the R&B king, speculations are immense of what would likely happen if R. Kelly was acquitted and released. Releasing R. Kelly at such a moment in time would mean so much for his career. At his current age, Kelly still has the potential of picking up from where he left, and pursuing an even bigger career boost. Having been away for years now, Kelly is full of new ideas, new tunes, and most definitely has new songs on paper. His prison experiences also offer him so many new things to sing about, and a completely new theme for his songs. Keeping a singer away from his career for 3 years can prove detrimental to their dreams, but on the other hand, if the singer is not only a singer but also a songwriter at the level of Robert Sylvester Kelly, you are wasting time imagining you will have caused much damage. Such a talent is hard to stop. The longer you keep him away, and the harder you make their life, the more creative they become. Most creative songwriters usually script their life experiences a lot easier than they would fiction. Keep them away and in pain, and they will make 100 hit songs out of the experience. Releasing R. Kelly at this point in time would therefore be equivalent to releasing 100 hit songs for his loyal fan base all over the world to enjoy. And for R. Kelly diehards like some of us, the tone will change. The stories will turn around from sadness to joy. It will be jubilation everywhere. But as definitely expected, the haters will be in hiding with their heads buried under the sand. But one thing for sure is R. Kelly will rise again, be great again, and the rest will be history. According to Cameron, R. Kelly is in prison as a result of malice from people that probably hate him so much. I therefore do not think they would back off that easily if he is released. They will likely continue to sabotage and hamper his career progress. And the cycle of lawsuits will continue throughout the rest of his life. Kelly is one person with a life so different and unique. It looks like he was never meant to live a peaceful life, for people will always find a way of destabilizing his peace and privacy. Meanwhile, it's important to note that as the artist that he is, it's very difficult to completely stay out of trouble. Very likely the only difference it will make for R. Kelly to be released will be having him on the outside, and doing his music again. But it will not mean the end of his legal problems. According to Shaniqua, I think releasing R. Kelly does not necessarily mean acquitting him of all the charges against him. If he is completely acquitted of all charges and released, his career will definitely resume, and he will likely receive many apologies from those that shunned him when he was in trouble. But there is another scenario of some major charges being dropped, and he gets released to attend to some minor charges while on the outside. With this, R. Kelly remains a felon and will likely be denied certain freedoms. This could include sanctions that target his music career, which the authorities suggest has been funding his alleged misconduct. I therefore wouldn't get so excited for the possibility of his release, considering his career will still be affected anyway. What I would love to see the most and what really would work well for his career would be acquitting him, and dropping all charges against him. With this kind of arrangement, R. Kelly will return to heroism in a blink of an eye. Unlike some musicians who depend on others for songs and more, R. Kelly owns his talent 99.99%. This should allow him spring back to success in an instant. Shedrick says, unless he himself has chosen to give up as an artist, but R. Kelly is not the kind of musician that can get stuck and fade away if he himself has decided to rekindle his career. He is one unstoppable artist who will release a song, and even if you don't like him as a person, you will not resist falling in love with it. Releasing him is all he needs to resume business, for as long as it doesn't come with limitations on what he can or not do. Actually, even now, if his music was not restricted, he would be making lots of money from streams and record sales. All he needs is a glimpse of freedom, and everything will fall back in place for his career. According to Rebecca Johnson, I am so ready for Robert to get out so he can tell his story in his own words. When I read his only book Sula Coaster, all I can say is you better have your tissue out. And his song Trade in Life, when he say I love my music and I love my fans, but I'm going to take a step back and look at how things go. It's like he's trading his life, saying, what good is it for a man to profit the world and lose his soul? R. Kelly has a lot to live for, and so much purpose in this world. Releasing him will reinstate his freedom to do the things he loves the most, and he will soon be great again. He actually has the potential of recovering his net worth. Given a chance, R. Kelly can return to the millionaire he once was in a few years. I really hope something works out with Jennifer Bonjan's attempts to rescue the R&B king from his haters. If you wish to take part in a live interview on this channel discussing any of these topics, let us know by emailing us on sashahnnewsroom@gmail.com for scheduling. That is all we had for you today on HN What's Your Say? To keep updated whenever we post a new video, subscribe to this channel now. Also remember to hit the bell icon and enable notifications. And feel free to share your opinions with us in the comment section below, and let us know if you would like us to publish your views in our next release. We value all our subscribers' opinions.